What's up guys, Everything Apple Pro here, and we're out at Timothy Lake right now doing another test on the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus. So we're gonna go ahead and see, can you scuba dive with these phones? So I've got a friend over here, he's a certified diver and he's gonna go ahead and take these phones to different depths at this lake. We wanna get some cool footage, just basically see what can you do in a lake with these phones before they die. Before we sank them into a little bucket contraption, this time I wanna see actually using them underwater and getting footage with them. Can you do it, and how long until they die? So we're gonna go certain depth increments, basically like the last test, but this time in the real world. So we got a pretty deep lake here. It's very, very crystal clear. And we're gonna be wearing the Apple Watch Series 2 as well, which is certified for 50 feet or 50 meters. So that one I'm not even worried about. It's the iPhones that we're gonna take to different depths and see how they do. So let's go ahead and get some good footage. Enjoy this beautiful day out here with the iPhone 7 or 7 Plus. I'm still deciding which one to break here, but probably going to be the jet black iPhone 7. And a couple little details about what we're doing. So we're actually at a higher altitude here, about 3,000 feet above sea level. That means we're in a different pressure group when it comes to diving, 0.8 versus the standard 1.0, which makes it more difficult for him. It shouldn't affect the iPhone. Just want to explain the situation where we're diving at. So he's got his knife on him just in case anything goes bad underneath the water. We don't know what's under there. And this is David. He's my crazy friend. He does all these crazy adventures. So if you guys want to follow him, I'll tag him on the Instagram right there. You can go ahead and follow him in all of his adventures. So anyways, I'm excited to do this. Let's go ahead and see what the iPhone 7 can withstand when it comes to depths in real world environments while scuba diving. All right, so as you guys can see, this is the iPhone 7 right here. Jet black color, extremely water resistant, our early test. So we're gonna start at about 5 feet for, let's say, 5 minutes. So basically a little bit over what it's rated for. Here you go. So let me actually start recording for you. Okay. And there he goes. So early test pretty much showed that it could handle 5 feet, no problem, even in the Columbia River, so I'm not too worried. All right, so we're just about now coming up to the 5-minute mark. So the iPhone at 1.5 meters should be good. I mean, I'm not too worried about it. All right, hand me that guy. So I'm gonna cut the recording, and it appears to be fine. I mean, really nothing to speak of. No signs of water damage. Phone is working for now. And 5 feet seems to be good, and that was a little bit over 5 minutes. So next stop is 10 feet, again for 3 to 5 minutes. How's the Apple Watch doing?
Apple Watch is nice. It's telling me the time.
All right, so you know underneath the water?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. 10 feet. I'll see you in about 5 minutes. All right, so we're just at that 5-minute mark right now. He should be surfacing here shortly, hopefully with a working iPhone. 10 feet is a good amount of depth. Usually we don't dive to that depth often, so to have it survive even that is quite incredible. And it has up to 35 feet, but this is scuba diving. This is the real stuff. All right, and I can see it is working. Check that out. So iPhone 7 is responding immediately out of the water after 5-6 minutes in 10 feet. Water in the ports, but it looks good. I mean, how was it underwater?
It was nice. The touchscreen didn't work underwater, but we took it down to 14-15 feet, and it was nice.
14-15 feet already?
Yeah, we were at 14 feet most of the time.
Oh dang, okay. Looks like next time we got to go to 20 then.
Let's go to 20.
Yeah. All right, iPhone 7. Wow, this thing is tough, seriously. So 14 feet, no problem. Must be the jet black color, who knows. But next stop, 20 feet. Let's do this.
Let's go.
We're just dumping all the footage in case it dies on the next depth test, because I don't know how deep this one will go for, but just in case, you know, precaution. All right, so we found a spot where we're gonna reach about 20 feet. So on the iPhone, I'm gonna go ahead and start recording right now in 4K. All right, here you go. Good luck. And he is off. So I'll show you guys after, but we actually found so many cool things underneath the water here. There's like sunglasses and dive masks, nets and stuff. We just pulled this one up right here. So kind of cool. Snorkeling and diving, scuba diving. You can see a lot of treasures. All right, let's wait about 5 minutes for him to surface, and we'll check out the iPhone at 20 feet. All right, this is 20 feet. We're gonna see how he's doing underneath the water over there. You can seriously barely see him. Focus is so bad. There he is.
Still works, just I turned it off accidentally.
Oh, okay, so still works. That's 20 feet. That's actually more than 5 minutes.
25.
25 feet. All right, let's see. There's something funny going on with the display.
Is it?
Almost. I feel like I could see grid lines. Yeah, it's starting to like blur and oh my goodness, yeah. So I'm gonna put it in here so you guys can see. But the display is starting to do some funny things. It's got this motion blur going on. And I think the water finally got to it. So for just a minute there you could see it. Now it's gone. But yeah, there it is again. So it's hard to see things. They're starting to get blurry on the display. Oh man, that's kind of funny. So 25 feet in real world environments. That's what it took to start seeing some sort of water damage. And I'm not seeing any moisture in the camera lens itself, but the display seems to be affected by the water. All right, so I think that's what it took, honestly. Funny that the last one survived 35 feet. But hey, 10, 15, 20 feet is good. Just once you go a little bit deeper to 25, that's when you're going to see the effects like this. So right there on the bottom right, you can definitely see that water is starting to creep into the display. And the home button is not working whatsoever. So I can't physically press it. It's stuck in this settings page. Man, the light's starting to bleed in on the bottom there, flickering, blurry. Ouch. I thought it would go up to 30, but hey, 25 is not bad, really. Not bad at all. If you can see that motion blur there, it's so interesting. Like everything's starting to blur together. Triggered. Wow, that is so interesting. I've never seen this kind of water damage before. It's playing with the LCD. Oh my goodness. Look at that. So, just to give you guys an idea, I'm out on the lake filming this. My iPhone seriously got triggered by that water. The display is still working for the most part. I just can't get the home button to work. But I feel like this thing's about to die, so I'm gonna rush to shore and see if I can salvage the footage off of it. Look at that, the display is ghosting like crazy. You can see a ton of water damage down here. But it's gonna be a little hard to press things because you don't know if you're pressing one option or the other. And the home button is done for completely. You can still like tap it virtually and the display is working everywhere, but that's the effect of the water. So this phone literally just now died. The display went off and it is done for. So if you guys are planning on going for a swim with your iPhone in real world environments, we were able to get 20 feet safely. Once we went past that to 25 and stayed down there, that's when the water started to get in, and it's going to be a problem. You know, it's fun to play with this thing in the water, just don't go too deep, and most of us won't even go beyond 10 feet. So other than that, I mean, I'm very surprised at how capable this thing is in the water. You can definitely see the moisture in there now. It crept in, so I'll try and hard reset it.
On the other hand, here's the Apple Watch 2, and I've been scuba diving with it for like 2 hours already, and it doesn't even know that it's been underwater, really. Working just like it should. So would get the Apple Watch 2.
Oh, look at that. You can see the settings page while it's booting up. There's airplane mode in the toggle. I don't know if you can see that at all, but there's settings on burned into the display. So wow, it actually turned on, and unfortunately I can't click home, and now it's off again. Yeah, this time you can still see settings burned in here. It's kind of funny. That's like the toggle on and off on the top right there for airplane mode. It's flickering. That is classic. Okay, so the touch display still works. Camera's a little foggy. Look at that. I'm surprised this thing is still booting, but the home button does not work at all. That's 25 feet. Dang. There's settings again burned in. This is so funny. So that brighter display burns in apparently. Okay, I think that's it. I'm gonna stop torturing this iPhone, guys. So swim responsibly with your phones. Don't go beyond 20 feet, and you guys should be good. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to check out my other depth test videos, but this was actually pretty fun. So major props to my friend for helping me scuba dive with the iPhone. You can find his Instagram down below. Have a great day, guys. Enjoy the rest of the fall, the good weather with your iPhone in the water. Peace.